September 15th, 2025. Today, we wake to a world swirling with moments both fraught and fragile, a planet where power and protest, diplomacy and danger dance precariously across continents. Let's take a moment together to unpack these stories, not as headlines, but as human drama unfolding in real time. In Nepal, a wave of unrest has shaken the nation deeply. Violent protests, initially sparked by the government's decision to ban major social media platforms, a move meant to tighten control over tax revenue and cybersecurity, have escalated into a tragedy. More than 60 lives lost, voices silenced amid fiery clashes and gunfire. It's a somber reminder of how the digital and the physical worlds collide, transforming dissent into danger. The streets of Kathmandu and cities like Pokhara and Bagunj echo with grief and tension. In the midst of this turmoil, a figure from the country's highest judicial ranks, former Supreme Court Chief Justice Sushila Karki, now steps in as interim prime minister. Her appointment feels like a beacon amid the chaos, tasked with restoring peace, rebuilding trust, and steering the nation toward elections. Meanwhile, the India-Nepal border reopened after being sealed for 4 days, cautiously allowing limited crossings, a subtle step toward normalcy in a region breathless with anxiety. There's something profoundly human here, a community grappling with identity and future, with freedoms clipped and voices raised, hoping for calm after the storm. Shift now to Eastern Europe, where tensions crawl just beneath the surface, growing taut and dangerous. Romania scrambled fighter jets this week when a Russian drone crossed into NATO airspace, an intrusion that rattled nerves and underscored how close the shadow of conflict lingers in this region. Poland had reported a similar breach not long ago, and now Russia has deployed Iskander ballistic missiles near its border with Poland in Kaliningrad. These missiles can reach Warsaw within minutes. The implications, stark, unsettling, and urgent. This is a region teetering on the edge, its peace hanging by a thread woven from decades of history, suspicion, and power struggles. These developments aren't merely military moves. They're words, warnings, and questions about the security architecture that has underpinned Europe for decades. How long before a misstep becomes catastrophe? It's a delicate balance, one in which every gesture counts, and not all are reassuring. Across the Pacific, a different pulse of power projects itself. The United States, South Korea, and Japan have launched joint air and naval exercises near South Korean waters, a clear demonstration of military coordination and strength. North Korea, predictably, condemned these drills as provocative, branding them as thinly veiled shows of aggression. In a part of the world where recent history is still raw with conflict and uneasy ceasefires, such actions carry enormous weight. They are signals sent not just between governments, but to the people living under the shadow of this uneasy peace. What does military